2, Jake Barrett. At forward, number 21, he's a freshman, Miguel Priest. At guard, a senior, number 22, Jaquez Motley. At guard, a junior, number 23, Roman Hall. And rounding it out, at forward, a junior, number 42, Nathan Lemke.
It'll be Catawba winning the opening tip, and Jameel Taylor with it. Taylor has been everywhere, averaging 20 points, 6.3 rebounds, and nearly 5 assists.
Interesting to see Jaquez Motley in the starting lineup. I know he had been battling an injury going into the season, coming off an injury, so got him in the starting lineup tonight.
And I believe it's Motley's first start of the year as well. You know, and a guy, you know, we see on the bench in his warm-ups, unfortunately, Dante Samuels. He's been out I don't want to say he's been out, but he's been dealing with an injury most of the season so far, unfortunately.
Yeah, he played in that first, maybe second game, I don't remember, but really been missing him. He's a big factor in this team, a leader.
Motley, a deep three, in and out. Priest there with the offensive board. He'll go up, and he'll draw the foul.
Early on in this game, Cobra's already showing one of the keys that we were talking about. Getting an offensive rebound, almost got the second chance points, but did draw the foul. Got to hit the free throws, though.
Priest on the season only shooting 43% from the line. And that's something the Cobras have really, really struggled with this season, averaging only 12 made free throws on nearly 23 attempts. And there's been a few games they've been under 50%.
Yeah, that's one thing that's got to improve, especially if they're going to try to play fast and physical.
As they're coming out in the press here. McGregor with it, back to Taylor. Back to McGregor. Coker able to get back. It looks like nice bounce pass inside of Warren. He's unable to handle it. Priest with the active hands. He'll get it to Roman Hall. Motley into the corner. Barrett along two. Just short. Don't think it really caught anything.
No, and that's a shot that I'd like to see Jake Barrett maybe try to drive to the rim, get to the basket, and make that shot easier rather than settle for the jump shot. We're going to get a charge there on Rakeem Brown.
Good work there by, I believe it was Lemke that drew the foul. And yeah, they're going to get Brown with a foul. Brown, a senior transfer from Delaware State. Hall brings it up the floor, gets it to Lemke. Lemke met by Warren. Lets Hall go by, now looking for help. He'll get it back to him. Comes off a nice screen. Hall will reset. 15 left on the shot clock. Priest trying to drive in. McGregor holding his ground, but Priest able to draw another foul.
That's another thing, too. Miguel Priest is a pretty strong fellow down there. Has the ability, he can play guard or forward just because with his strength.
And he's going to force McGregor out of the game. That's two quick fouls on Gilbert McGregor, and I believe that was KJ Arrington that checked in.
Yes, it is. He's kind of been elusive for us at Coker. Haven't seen him play the last 2 years coming off of injuries. Interesting to see how he handles it tonight.
McGregor, as I mentioned, picked up his second. He's a transfer from Wake Forest. Barrett with it. And off the ball foul, I believe it was Lemke. That'll be his first, team first. Good battle down there between Lemke and Warren. Lemke coming off, well, not quite coming off. He did play again in the matchup against Payne, but the game before that, probably his best game in a Coker uniform, 10-10. Quickly, Catawba moving it up floor. Ingram hit with the charge.
And that's another way that he can make an impact. It may not be scoring or rebounding, but that's two charges he's taken already, and we're only 2 minutes into this game.
Fourth foul already on Catawba, so Coker could be shooting 1-1 here in a few moments. Priest with it. Picked up by Arrington. Inside to Lemke. Lemke can knock it down from there, a bit shy, and bumped to Warren, and he'll scoop up the rebound. Catawba now pushing Taylor with it. He pulls up in front of Lemke, and Lemke will scoop up the rebound on the miss, just a bit strong. Motley met by Taylor. He'll drive in, and he was looking for Lemke. Luckily, Priest there on the other end. Left hand, his dominant hand, a bit off the mark. Another offensive board Priest able to keep it alive. That was Barrett on the attempt. Motley, 3 from the corner. Yes. A good, scrappy possession there for Coker.
Jaquez Motley is one of those guys that he shoots better with a hand in his face. It's like J.R. Smith. He'd rather take a contested jump shot than an open one sometimes.
Motley with it. He'll hand it off Roman Hall. Good handles there by Hall. He'll get it back to Priest. Priest in open lane. He'll take it in. Juggled it around. The second effort on the offensive rebound. Poked away, and they're going to get a foul on Catawba.
I really love that activity down low. Getting those offensive rebounds by the Cobras. A few guys have just been really active, especially with Nathan Lemke and Miguel Priest.
And now goes right to Jake Barrett. Hall. He'll take a 3. Just long. Another offensive rebound for Coker. Lemke, the right hand. Yes. Coker a 7-0 run to start this matchup. And the Catawba struggling to inbound it. Coker causing trouble. And that's number 30, Ladarius Williams, checking in as well. Number 4, Larry Cooper.
Yeah, you really can't ask for more from Nathan Lemke. Just played excellent to start the game.
Priest and Lemke will take a seat now. Barrett, he'll drive in, left hand, beautiful. That's something we did not see him do as much last year, and very encouraging to see him do it right there.
Yes, it's way better. One of the things I've griped about with him is sometimes he tries to settle for the jump shot. Settle for an open, not an open 3, a contested 3. But one of his skills is he's really good with driving to the basket, and he can play through that contact.
Well, it's number 1, Ben Seeley with it. He checked in a moment ago. Out to Jameel Taylor. Back to Seeley. Near side will go Arrington in the corner. He'll drive by Williams. Right hand a bit too strong. Good job there by Williams. And I believe that was Cooper on the help. Motley with it. Picked up by Seeley. Has the help there. Williams. Motley along. 3. Yes. Coker with 12-0 run to start. Arrington, the right hand, no good. And
a late whistle there.
And the Coker bench not thrilled with the call, but that'll take us to our first media. What an opening 4 minutes for the Cobras. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. Indians finally getting on the board. It's KJ Arrington knocking down the free throw. On the season, Arrington shooting is 68.2% from the stripe. And sure to improve there as he goes 2 for 2. It's Abdulaziz, Cooper, Barrett, Hall, and Williams on the floor for the Cobras. Abdulaziz from Motley, I believe, the only change. A good take by Cooper, just not able to get it to fall. Rebound by Taylor. He's pushing. He'll go 1-on-3. No good. Williams with the rebound. Good effort there by Taylor, battling amongst the trees, but just not able to do anything as Abdulaziz turns it over. And number 11, Andrew Ingram with the lay-in.
Yeah, Coker's really made an emphasis to get the ball inside just to start this game, and I think that's where they're going to make their money. They've got to keep trying to force it inside.
Barrett with it. He'll work to his left. Looking for help. Not much there. Abdulaziz with it. He'll drive in looking for help. Hall in the corner. Down to 5. He'll drive baseline. No good. Got his own rebound. And almost in the same hop, he was able to lay it in. Roman Hall, another guy that he can slash so well. And shooting's not really his thing, but he showed right there that he can get to the hoop with no problem. Lay-in, no good there by Arrington. Williams, he'll bring it up to Abdulaziz. Good find, Hall. And he'll knock it down. Just talked about shooting's not his thing. Well, maybe that's
I definitely think he heard you up here.
Yeah, I think he did too. That's something that Catawba certainly has to be aware of. foul called. That was Jarian Morrison that went up.
I will say, too, Roman Hall's actually been shooting the ball better here recently in the past few games.
Cooper will pick up his first, team fourth. Yeah, I mean, Hall's shooting 51% from the field. So
yeah, and that's one of the things we've been talking about, too. If he can have the ability to score, he can run with anybody. Mm-hmm. Athleticism is not a problem with him. First
free throw good there by Morrison, and I love the balanced attack Coker's having right now. I mean, there's not a weak guy on the floor that you got to say, oh, he's probably not going to go up for a shot, and it shows in the stats. 4 guys averaging double figures. Second free throw on the way, no good. Abdul Aziz with a rebound. Just DeMarco Jackson checked in. 3 on the way by Deshaun Leftwich. He knocks it down. See what the foul call is.
I'm going to say I think they got Larry Cooper with the foul there. Just trying to be a little too aggressive after that inbounds pass.
If it was on Cooper, that's his second. Love the freshman impact so far for Coker. Morrison with it, picked up by Cooper. Taylor near side. Back out Morrison. Picked up by Cooper, now up top. Far side Arrington, he can shoot it, and he showed it right there.
Yeah, that's a guy, do not let him get hot. If KJ Arrington gets hot, he can shoot the lights out.
Abdul Aziz with it. Dumps it off DeMarco Jackson. He's met by KJ Arrington. That should be a good matchup there. Jackson now back in. Good find to Cooper, and he's fouled on the way up. We'll see if they're going to say he was shooting or if... No, it looks like they're going to keep it on the baseline, but Catawba out of fouls to give. So next one will send Coker to the line.
And that could be a key to this game. One, if they can make those free throws. I mean, we still have 13 minutes left in the first half.
Then you say that bodes well for both sides. Coker with 5 fouls already. So it's not like one side doing much better than the other. As that 3 on the way from Leftwich, just short. Rebound scooped up and pushed forward by Morrison. He'll jam it home with the right hand.
That's one of those momentum killers, taking a bad three-pointer, and Abdul Aziz makes an errant pass.
Trying to get it to Williams. Looked like it may have went off Williams' hands, out of play. But regardless, it's a Coker turnover. Travis McCall doing great work down there. Softball coach by day, sweat sweeper by night.
Doing a great job of it as well.
Coker pressuring in the corner and a jump ball call, and it'll stay with Catawba.
I must say, too, our men's lacrosse coach, Dave Oliver, he can only make it one game.
That's unbelievable.
Travis McCall, game 2 right here.
You can't teach that kind of grind. You can't teach that kind of mentality.
Just born with it.
Ben Sealy bringing it up forward. Gets it to Morrison. Nice first step. Arrington, 3-ball. Just so smooth. Trying to get his team going, and back-to-back threes will certainly do it. Catawba only trails by 6. Inside it goes, and another turnover for Coker. They've been sloppy the last few possessions. That time it's Priest with a little too much heat on that pass, and a timeout taken by the Cobras. Night 2 on the Coker College Sports Network. It's a 19-13 ball game with 12:25 left.
Catawba's really brought this one back. Started out the first 5 minutes, didn't even score.
Foul called, I think, off the ball. And that's Miguel Priest, his first. Team 6th, and both sides out of fouls to give. Good bounce pass inside Morrison, and they're going to get Barrett with a foul call. And be curious to see if it should be a shooting foul, so it'll be shooting 2. That's Morrison at the line. 6'3" junior, Charlotte, North Carolina home. Eastern Mecklenburg High School. On the season, only shooting 56% from the charity stripe. Only making about 2 appearances at the line as well. It's a bit surprising for a guy who seems to cut to the basket quite a bit. Just a 5-point game. Roman Hall with it, met by Jameel Taylor. Out wide to Barrett. Barrett comes off the screen of Priest. Out to Lemke. I believe the starting lineup back out there for Coker.
Yeah, and I think with Dante Samuels out, this is probably the best lineup to put out on the court.
I would agree. Lemke a 3, and he can knock it down from out there.
Another thing that I really like about his game, he's got the range to hit that shot, especially the mid-range jumper.
Inside it goes. Good active hands there by Lemke. Knocks down a 3 on one end, causes a steal on the other. Barrett, he'll drive in. No, almost count it, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Once again, Jake Barrett driving in. We love to see that.
Oh, always love to see Jake Barrett. That's one of his, I think that's his best ability, the ability to drive to the basket, take the contact. Also, I want to point out Nathan Lemke standing his ground and creating space for Jake Barrett to go down the lane.
Free throw from Barrett. The first one's good. Barrett Jr., Rocky Mount, North Carolina, home. Wallace State transfer. He's shooting about 70% from the line. Knocks down both. He's averaging about 3 trips to the charity stripe per game.
Actually went to high school with Dante Samuels.
Imagine that duo. Have fun guarding those two. On his way up, that was Jeremy McLaughlin had it poked away.
Looked like McLaughlin actually kicked the ball about, 5 feet off the ground.
10-point advantage for the Cobras, 11 and change left. Roman Hall with it. We go from one softball coach to the other. Shelby Pettick doing a great job down there. And that lay-in no good there by Motley. Up to KJ Arrington. He'll elevate and lay it in. So athletic.
So good, especially coming off of that ACL injury. I'm pretty sure it's ACL.
Yeah.
That's what he told us last year when he was here. But, man, he's a good basketball player.
He is a good basketball player. Roman Hall, and they're going to call a block. The Catawba bench can't believe it, and it's very rare I side with the opponent, but I can't blame him.
Yeah, I'm not sure there. He was not in the arc. Looked like his feet were set, so going to, like you said, have to agree with the refs there, or not, the other team. I don't like agreeing with the refs most of the time.
I think that's we have a bio of you somewhere online, John. I think that's the first line. Just doesn't agree with refs.
I call it how I see it.
And you just see it differently.
Yeah, we see it different ways.
Paul,
agree to disagree.
Paul misses the first. It'll be Abdul Aziz checking in for Jaquez Motley. You hear the Coker bench saying we need the free throws, and they know. They've looked at the stats too. As Hall knocks down the second. He's got 5, and you're going to get Barrett for the foul.
Yeah, that's a bad foul on Jake Barrett.
Yeah.
He just basically got beat, tried to catch up, grabbed KJ Arrington.
Yeah, 75 feet away from the basket's not really a spot to send a guy to the line for a 1-and-1.
And not that guy, especially.
Substitution going to come on for the Cobras. It'll be DeMarco Jackson, we think. Yes, he'll come in for Jake Barrett. Front end, no good. Abdul Aziz, the rebound. Long pass will go to DeMarco Jackson, and he lays it in. Abdul Aziz may have gotten away with one, but on the other end, it'll be Jarian Morrison as we go back and forth.
Got to do a better job of getting back on defense.
Jackson with it. Abdul Aziz, a corner 3, just short. Good rebound there by Morrison, and Catawba just throws it away. Priest, baseline jumper rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Jameel Taylor, and that's a tough rebound from a guard.
Yeah, way to go up strong, though. It just went up strong, came down strong. That's how you rebound the ball.
That'll be Jackson's first foul, and that'll send Jameel Taylor to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Junior from Anderson. Went to T.L. Hanna High School. Front end is good.
Yeah,
Taylor is shooting 92%.
There's a famous movie based in T.L. Hanna.
I think you've stumped me. I don't know.
You don't know it? It's radio.
I never made the connection.
Really?
I've seen radio multiple times, too. I'm probably going to get some hate mail because of that now.
Great movie, man.
It is a great movie.
So, Abdulaziz just kind of lost control. One of the things with him, he's got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like he gets going too fast that just can't control his body and get that layup.
Arrington thought about knocking down the three. Got Abdulaziz in the air, but he was able to recover. How to play it goes, and Catawba will keep possession. An 8-point game under the 10-minute mark.
Surprised KJ Arrington didn't shoot that ball there. I think if he just gets the ball up, that's a foul.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't drive in there. He did have an open baseline in front of him. Ingram with it. Met by Chase Brewington, who checked in a moment ago. He'll drive in, hasn't poked away, ball on the ground. It'll be Taylor picking up the loose ball. Up top it goes. Morrison driving in, and a shot clock violation. A bit surprised they didn't let the play go on. It looked like Coker was going to have the momentum going the direction, but they elected to stop the play. Roman Hall will bring it up floor. Met by Jameel Taylor. To his right, he'll move. Now he'll cross over back to the left. Has Brewington there. Bounce pass. We'll get it to him. Williams, nice pass. Hall, 3-ball. Just off the mark. Long rebound picked up by Brewington. Offensive rebounds showing up again in the stat sheet for Coker. Bounce pass into Williams. A bit off the mark. A bit too low for him to get to as that ball's being kicked around. And they're going to say out of bounds off of Coker, I believe.
Yeah, but good play by Roman Hall to not allow the easy bucket. Really been impressed with Roman. Just this season, this game, really done well.
He's turned into a both ends player. He really has. Sometimes struggled offensively. As Arrington got Williams in the air, surprised didn't go up. He's going to have 3 free throws if he does go up. The hook, no good. I believe that was McLaughlin, and Coker will head the other direction. DeMarco Jackson with it, met by Jameel Taylor. Looking for help, finds it in Chase Brewington, but an off-the-ball foul. Believe it was Ladarius Williams they're going to call.
Feel like they got the moving screen there. Quez Motley going to check back in for Roman Hall.
And I thought that was Coker's 10th team foul. Maybe it's only their 9th. Pass goes to Arrington. And Chase Brewington learns the hard way. You got to get a hand in his face.
Yeah, don't bite on that first fake.
Motley, the left hand, a good drive in, but just a bit strong. Seeley with the rebound. He'll quickly push it up to Ingram. Harrington, nice fake to McLaughlin. It goes. He just simply lost the handle.
KJ's got to be more selfish there. I think he's got that basket. Would have liked to have seen him just go straight up with it.
Motley with it. Gets it to Miguel Priest. Priest, nice crossover. He'll dish it. Williams had a bit of trouble handling it. Back up top to Motley, and Coker will reset. Priest comes well out, sets a good screen. By himself now, Priest. Thought about the 3. He'll drive in, dishes Williams. He also thought about it and simply turned it over. Lay-in, no good there by Morrison. Good job there by Brewington, clogging up the lane. Brewington drives in. He'll take a long 2. No good. Priest count the basket and the foul. Offensive rebounds, the difference there. Priest just playing a man's game down there.
Hey.
Half. It's an 8-point Coker lead. Priest shooting a pair of just one free throw on the and one. And he knocks it down. Coker's lead to 9. Next foul for Coker will send Catawba into the double bonus. McLaughlin tried to jam it in and use the glass, my fella. Use the glass, please. Right hand no good, and they're going to get Lemke with the foul, and McLaughlin bailed out.
Waiting for them to call something. I thought they were going to get a charge there. Would have been Lemke's third charge he drew, but rejected by the rim.
It's tough.
That's might want to lay that one in next time.
Yeah, there's a box on the glass for a reason. And I know sometimes you know if you're able to lay it, you're able to jam it in, you can, but be sure of it.
Yeah, Coach won't be too happy about that one.
And McLaughlin, John, you were looking at me, but air ball.
Wow, I didn't even see it. No.
Came up about a foot short.
Hey man, LeBron James is airball free throws. It's okay. Hey, everybody does it once.
McLaughlin shooting 25% from the line. So if we're looking for a hack-a-shack guy, we found our candidate. Is what a lay in there by Jaquez Motley. That's a grown man layup right there.
That's just playing physical, and that's one of the things that Coker's been able to do well, especially in this game. They're playing physical, just stronger. That's all I can say about it.
I think they're going to get Miguel Priest with a foul, and that'll be his second, and shooting two.
Another one of those fouls, like you said, you're 75 feet away from the basket. Tough to give up, and depending on if these go in, those are free points that should not have happened.
It's free points, and it's one of your best guys getting his second foul with, still 27 minutes left in this game. As the first one by Taylor is no good. Still an 11-point game in favor of the Cobras. Second no good, so Coker able to get away with one there. Motley with it. To Brewington. Good bounce pass. Lemke. He'll take a long jumper. Just a bit strong. And I think they're going to get number 2, Jordan Barber, with a push on Larry Cooper.
Yeah, so good. Great box out by Larry Cooper. There's really nothing for Barber to do but get the foul if he was going to get the ball.
Cooper on the season also shooting 25%. As he knocks down the first. Second on its way, rattles in. And Catawba once again pushing. Barber, nice no-look pass. Back to Barber, but he was out of bounds.
Coker just playing aggressive on the defensive end. Active hands, just running around on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, I was going to say they're matching Catawba's aggression on the offensive end with equal defensive pressure. Motley with it. Met by Seeley. Brewington. He'll let it fly. No good. Ball being tipped around. And they're going to say it stays with Coker. And I honestly thought it was going to head the other direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a bit of a scramble. Good job by Larry Cooper. Knew he couldn't get the rebound, so just tried to tip it up.
Driving in. That was Jackson. And it looked like Ingram got a good bit of the ball, but they're going to say it's a foul on Andrew Ingram. They're actually going to get Jamil Taylor with a foul.
So it must have been somebody else.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it looked like a clean block.
Yeah, it must have been somebody hitting them below. Free throw by Jackson is good. Jackson, a freshman from Nashville. 6'5". Shooting 41.2% from the line. Barber quickly heading in that direction. He'll pull up at the free throw line. That one barely drew iron. If it did, it wasn't much.
I'm not sure it did. I think all it hit was the net.
15-point advantage for Coker. Jaquez Motley with it. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson looking for help. Ooh, good play there by Barber. Brewington, 3 ball, just short. Rebound picked up by Ingram, and Catawba quickly moving in the other direction. Corner three on the way, and that's all nylon from Jameel Taylor.
Taylor just 4 points for him. Surprised he's really been quiet to start the game.
Motley, spin cycle, dishes to Cooper. Cooper looking for help, finds Brewington. Lemke by himself, and he'll lay it in off the iron.
Great find by Chase Brewington, too. Realized he had the double team left Nathan Lemke wide open.
I think another foul 90 feet away from the basket. Certainly got to be frustrating if you're that Coker bench because, well, maybe
guys just playing a little over-aggressive on defense.
Yeah, you certainly you applaud the pressure, but there's a time and place for it, and we've seen that the officials are going to call those fouls. I believe that's Taylor at the line. It is. He knocks down the first. Line change coming in for the Cobras. It'll be Hall, Williams, Leftwich, and Abdul Aziz. Checking, I think Lemke's the only person that stayed in. So that means Jackson, Cooper, Motley, and Brewington will take a seat. Second, no good. Lemke quickly gets it out of Abdul Aziz. Coker pushing. Up to Roman Hall.
Very athletic lineup here for Coker with the guards.
Driving in, dishes Williams. Three left on the shot clock. Abdul-Aziz a long three. Off the iron, no good. Seeley with it. Met by Deshaun Leftwich. Looked like somebody got a hand on the lay-in attempt there by Taylor. Ball on the ground. Taylor a second effort, and he lays it in.
Nathan Lemke hit the deck there.
He just got his feet caught up. Couldn't quite tell if that was Williams or Lemke that looked like they got something on the ball the first time. Shelby Pettick doing another great job.
As always, hey, Coker softball really showing out.
This game. It really just it doesn't surprise me.
Just hard workers, man, really are. I mean, our camera woman right here, Taylor Brown,
just
really
just crushing it.
Been crushing it, game 1 and 2.
It's doubleheaders are tough. Williams right hand, no good, a bit too strong. Arrington with the rebound and a chance to make this a single-digit game with the bucket. Arrington, some nice handles, dishes. Ben Seeley. Over to Jameel Taylor. Lay-in, no good. A couple of offensive rebounds, and it'll be Jameel Taylor picking up the basket.
That's a couple times in a row. I think 2 possessions in a row that the Cobras have given up a second chance point.
Jaleel Abdul-Aziz thought about the three, dumps it inside Williams, almost the and one, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Big free throws here. I think going into halftime, Coker would.
Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. It'll be Williams shooting free throws. Coming out of the media timeout, knocks down the first. Now our officials having discussion with the scores table. Not quite sure what the issue could possibly be.
He was having the discussion during the last free throw, so I actually don't think it's supposed to count, but.
Well, we know it's Williams at the line because He was one that was fouled. I don't know if the foul was issued to the wrong person or. More discussion. It's like a round robin tournament down there. Everybody chatting with everyone.
Yeah, while we got to break, one of the things I noticed with KJ Arrington, too, he's going to give you a little fake every time he gets the ball. They cannot bite on it. He seems to be a better shooter off the dribble than off the pass.
Looks like we got everything sorted away. Williams, the second free throw is good. Jameel Taylor brings it up for him, met by Jalel Abdulaziz. Now to Ben Seeley. Roman Hall there guarding. Far side, Arrington. Priest on him. And looked like Williams got the initial rebound. Roman Hall picks up the loose ball. Hall with it, near side. Picked up by Morrison. Drives to his left, dishes Abdulaziz, corner three. No good. Arrington has a rebound tipped right to him.
Abdulaziz just really hasn't been able to find his shot in this game yet.
It's number 0, R.J. Robinson. Checked in a moment ago. Dishes. Taylor. That's all nylon. And Catawba's worked their way back to just an 8-point deficit. And a double dribble by Abdulaziz. Trying to say it was tipped away, but.
Once again, he seems to be going just a little too fast and not able to slow down and control it.
He'll take a seat. Jameel Taylor bringing it up for him, met by Roman Hall. Hall able to see the screen coming. Dishes Robinson along three. No good. Long rebound. Will go out of bounds off of Roman Hall. You feel the momentum shifting just a bit. Catawba beginning to kind of find a little wind behind their sails.
I think a lot of that revolves around Jameel Taylor especially and KJ Arrington.
And off the ball foul, I think they got Arrington. See who the foul's on. Unless it was 5 seconds. I don't think it was 5 seconds, but regardless, it's a Coker ball. Jaquez Motley with it. Driving in, right hand. Yes, that's so good.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while. It feels like he's been out about 10 minutes, but nice to see him back once again.
Good active hands there by Miguel Priest, poking it away. The right hand, no good there by Leftwich, and once again, you got to use the glass. Arrington, three, no good. Priest, a rebound, and quickly will push it back the other direction. Leftwich, he'll pull up, transition three, in and out. Robinson, the rebound. And now Catawba slows it down. 90 seconds left here in the opener. Stephen Osborne ready to check in at a moment's notice. And good move there by Arrington. That was Morrison, the initial take. Arrington able to lay it in. Believe he's got 14 now.
And it was good defense by Miguel Priest, but he just got caught ball watching.
Williams, they're going to send it the other direction. Good work there by Morrison drawing the charge. It'll be Lemke and Osborne checking in. Lemke for Williams. Osborne for Leftwich. Pair of Aussies checking in.
Worth noting, Stephen Osborne, our three-point champion. So that's one of those things that he can do well, shoot the three ball.
Rakeem Brown with it, met by Osborne. To his right it goes Morrison, a pair of 22s battling on the far side. Over Motley, no good. Ingram, the one-handed tip, no good, but laying good by Morrison. Now it's Catawba doing well in the offensive glass. Motley with it, just a 6-point game. Priest driving in, dishes, bounce pass. Osborne, no good. Rakeem Brown with it, left hand, no good. Lemke able to keep it alive. Shot clock turned off, and Lemke gives it right back to KJ Arrington. 3 on the way, and that's good from Andrew Ingram. I think they're going to
call it a 2.
I'm going to say it's a long 2, foot just on the line. 10 seconds left. Motley driving in. Coker, I would think you'd hold for the last shot. They're going to take a 3, and that's no good. There's still time on the clock. A long shot will fall just short. And I got to say, it's a mental victory for Catawba, just going into the half down by 4.
Lead here. But free throw line, Coker really excelling, 12 of 13, 92.3%. That was one of the things that we said coming into this game they're going to have to work on. Really been shooting it well. Catawba, only 43%.
Inbound will go to Roman Hall. We'll get back to some of those stats maybe during the under 16 media timeout. Hall with it. He'll give a bounce pass to Motley. Off the ball foul called. I think it's going to be Warren. And John, we just got an update. We had a couple of Coker's finest tuning in, Maribeth Durden and Mike Martiello.
Wow.
Tuning in.
Hey, you want to talk about a Coker legend? Both of them.
It's Coker royalty.
Coker royalty, yeah, no doubt.
Back-to-back female athlete of the year, Maribeth Durden. Going for a 3-peat, I think.
I'm telling you, not done yet. You bank on it.
Oh, she's not happy that I just said that either. But, yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Far side, it'll go to Barrett. Barrett, he'll pull up. Just off the mark and tipped in the direction of Jamil Taylor. He'll dump it off. Gilbert McGregor and poked away by Jake Barrett. Driving in, nice move. Collects the contact and the foul.
Once again, the thing we've talked about with Jake Barrett, that's his strength. He needs to keep going to it. The possession earlier, he took a 3, missed it that time. Instead of staying back, trying to take the jumper, he drives in, gets the basket and the foul.
Barrett will head to the line to shoot the and 1. He got 6 so far, trying to make it 7, a bit too strong. And Taylor will get it to Rakeem Brown. See now, John, here's the issue. I give one shout-out, and I have people just asking for shout-outs.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
You know, they're in a different level, though. There's levels to this, okay?
Play in no good. I believe it was Lemke with the rebound. Good it to Jaquez Motley. Tries to drive in, lowers the shoulder, right hand no good. Barrett there on the offensive glass. And the foul is called. That second shout-out. Gabriel Menz, director of Coker and Actus, and more importantly, one of my roommates. So I guess I do kind of have to give him a shout-out.
It's a little necessary.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Gabe. Hope you're, make sure you clean the dishes, all right? I'm sure there's dirty dishes in the sink. First free throw from Barrett, no good.
Just the second missed free throw in this game for the Cobras.
Second one on the way, and somehow that one fell and hit just about every part of the iron. Bounce pass to Morrison, middle of the floor. Arrington driving on Lemke, and a good follow by Jarian Morrison, and momentum seems to have stayed with Catawba. Inside it goes, laying no good. Lemke on the offensive glass. Strong.
Lemke's really played solid this whole game. Really impressed with him tonight.
Turned over. Roman Hall pushing it up the floor. Bounce pass Barrett. Looked like he drew a little contact, but nothing called. Arrington now on the far side. Pass goes to Morrison. He'll drive in on Lemke and a charge. Good job there by Lemke drawing the contact.
Third or fourth of the game he's drawn.
Roman Hall will bring it up the floor. Met by Rakeem Brown. Just a 5-point game. 2 minutes in here to the second. Priest with it, looking for help. Finds it. DeMarco Jackson. He'll drive in, and Taylor will pick up the foul.
Starting off the second half, kind of how they started the game off, trying to get to the rim. Once again, it seems to be working. They're drawing those fouls, too. I mean, I'm looking at the scoreboard now. 5 fouls already for Catawba, 0 for Coker. And we're only not even 3 minutes into this second half.
Jackson knocks down the first. Larry Cooper ready to check in for the Cobras. Jackson misses the second. Rebound pulled down by Arrington. Arrington met by Lemke. He'll go by Lemke in the right hand. That's too easy.
Give KJ Arrington 16 for the game.
Roman Hall with it. To Jackson. He'll pull it back out. Lemke, near side, 3-ball. Short. And actually think they're going to get Rakeem Brown with a foul. Going to say, I think he fouled Jackson on his way up. That's his third, I believe. Team sixth. So just like that, a foul away from Coker being in the bonus.
And that's big in a game like this. It's a close game.
Barrett a long 3. And I understand Barrett's a good shooter, but you're a foul away from being able to go to the line. If you're Jake Barrett, take it in. You've shown you've been able to.
No doubt. The game plan now has got to be to try to draw that contact and get the fouls, if not. But also just the inside game has worked.
Barrett with it. Jackson looking to set a screen. It's Priest setting it. He'll get it back to him. Nice bounce pass into the corner. Cooper, he'll drive in. Right hand. Baseline. Jam. Count it. And the foul.
Wow. I have to say I'm impressed there.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
fact that he took the contact. Even if he'd have laid it in, I would have been impressed, but he dunked it.
That's 7 fouls now on Catawba, and Coker's going to be shooting from here on out. And he knocks it down. 7-point advantage for the Cobras. Rakeem Brown up, bringing it up 4. Jameel Taylor, he'll drive in. And a foul called. Good take there by Taylor. Had his man beat and almost was able to jam it in. Priest, that's his third. Team first.
He's definitely got to be careful. It's one of those you might think about maybe taking him out for a couple of minutes the way this game's gone.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fouls both ways in the first half. So you really don't want to take the chance and have him foul out at the end of the game when it may be a crucial time.
I believe that's McLaughlin ready to check in. Must be going in for the shooter. That one's in and out, so he won't get a chance to check in quite yet. Roman Hall brings it up 4. Had Cooper wide open under the basket, but Coker will reset. Priest with it. He drives in. Sounded like some contact. Right hand. Got his own rebound. Got his own rebound again. The third effort's good.
Miguel Priest just trying to pad his stats there.
Yeah.
Get a couple of offensive rebounds, then score.
Ben Seeley with it. Up to Arrington. And they're going to say he traveled. Williams, Hall, Jackson, Cooper, and Barrett on the floor for the Cobras. Long pass goes to Williams. Back to DeMarco Jackson. Now Cooper in the corner, Hall up top. Hall with it. Barrett. This time he'll drive. No call, and basket's good. Was certainly expecting a call either way, but now Barrett's got 9. Morrison with it. He'll drive in, lay in, no good. Rebound, an easy one for Williams. Roman Hall with it. Driving to his right, hands it off to Jackson. Cooper, a nice turnaround jumper, no good.
Yeah, Cooper had Jake Barrett wide open from three-point range. Surprised he didn't get him.
Rakeem Brown, corner 3, no good. Somebody's got to box out, and that's too easy for McLaughlin. Long rebound picked up by Rakeem Brown, and simple bounce pass into the lane. Roman Hall with it. Comes off the screen. Has all day. They're going to leave him wide open. He's going to bury that.
It's a big shot from Roman Hall.
Roman Hall's got 8. Brown drives in. Gets by Williams. Back and forth we go. Catawba is going to stay in this game, and it'll look like a travel on Jackson, and it was. That'll take us to our first media timeout. 14-23. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. 14 and change left here in the second. Rakeem Brown with it. Comes off a screen. 3 just off the mark, out of bounds, and it will stay with Catawba. They'll have a fresh 30. Taylor inbounding, having a bit of trouble, gets it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin pressure, back to Taylor. Good job there by Priest to hold his ground, and out of bounds off of Catawba.
Yeah, I really like how Miguel Priest, he plays. He comes in as a freshman, really physical guy. Doesn't look like a freshman at all to me.
You know, and I'm trying to think of a guy to compare him to, and I'll probably think of one here soon. But just he's so physical, can take it inside and misses that lay in. As Taylor was bringing it up floor, and he's fouled. I think you're going to get Jalel Abdul-Aziz with his first foul. Only the team's second foul. Abdul-Aziz active hands, able to anticipate that pass, looks for help, finds it in Ladarius Williams, and a lot of contact there. And it'll be Williams shooting 2.
Yeah, when Jalal Abdul-Aziz plays like that, that's when he's at his best. Having active hands, he's a really quick guy, just laying it off, not trying to do too much. And that's where he can get caught sometimes, trying to do way too much with the ball.
First free throw by Williams, no good. No, I agree. There's times he has to tone it down and bring it back to that first gear and realize there's a time and place to be aggressive. There's a time and place right there. 90 feet away from the basket after a missed shot is not the time and place for it. Off the ball foul, and it's Jalal Abdul-Aziz once again. That's his second, team third. Inbounds goes to Jameel Taylor. Coker applying some full court and pressure, and a pair of Cobras going after the ball. Can't fault the aggression. It'll stay with Catawba.
Big thing is, too, Catawba's got to get this ball across midcourt here quickly.
Yeah. It looks like Coker's going to keep the pressure up, too, as they should. Get it to Seeley, and they are able to get it across midcourt. Taylor, Arrington into the corner. Ingram drives in right hand. That just tumbles over the front of the iron. Abdulaziz quickly moving it up 4. Get it to Williams, the trailer, and one too many. Coker a bit sloppy at times here in the second, as Williams will take a seat for Nathan Lemke.
Yeah, I think that's something that's necessary. He's been a consistent performer so far in this game. Needed to get him back out there. I'm sure we'll see Jaquez Motley come back in soon as well.
Yeah, give Coker that potentially needed offensive spark. Inbound goes to McLaughlin. He hands it off Ben Seeley. Back out to Taylor. Roman Hall emerges from the bench. He'll check in at a moment's notice. Out wide it goes. Arrington thought about it. Lemke fell for the shot fake. The finger roll, no good. Lemke quickly gets it to Abdulaziz. Miguel Priest. He'll drive in. Lost the handle. Barrett there to pick it up. He'll drive in. Try to get it into Lemke. The window closed quickly. And outlet goes to Arrington, and I'm okay with that foul from Abdulaziz, because that would look like an easy 2.
Yeah, and I'm glad he stopped him from scoring. That's one of the things, too. If you're going to make that foul, you better keep him from scoring that basketball. Especially with a guy like KJ Arrington, you bump him, he still might make that basket.
Especially, I don't think it's a bad foul either, because I think Abdulaziz was coming out of the game regardless, whether he committed the foul or not. So it's really not a terrible foul to give up there, as Jaquez Motley does check in. Arrington at the line, shooting a pair. The first one just sneaks in. Second free throw on the way. 12:36 left here in the second. And the second one is good, as it'll be Gilbert McGregor and Jerian Morrison checking in. Arrington and McLaughlin, the 2 for Catawba, taking a seat as we inch closer to the under 12 media timeout. Goes to Roman Hall. A bit more pressure here for Catawba. Looks like they're going to try to trap Hall. He's able to dribble out of it. Tries to get it to Williams. Not the person to get it to is, I believe it was Motley, top of the key, who was wide open.
Wow. They caught a foul there.
Yeah, Catawba wanting a jump ball. And there hasn't been too many times, surprisingly enough, I've disagreed with Catawba on calls. So, John, please don't look too far into that. I promise my alliance still holds firm with Coker.
No, I mean, I feel we try to be as unbiased as possible. As long as Coker's winning, that's when we're the most unbiased.
First free throw from Hall, no good, as Coker's shooting a 1-and-1. Taylor will bring it up the floor. He gets it to Morrison. Morrison to the corner, Ben Seeley. Seeley, no good. Good rebound there by Lemke. Is a bit of contact there under the basket. Him and Ingram, but nothing called. Motley with it. Motley only with 10. He's seen limited action tonight. That lay-in, no good. Nice crossover. Lay-in, no good. Being tipped around. 3 Indians in the paint working for it. Somehow Lemke comes up with a great outlet to Barrett. Williams, yes! Oh, climb the ladder, young man.
Jake Barrett with a steal.
Barrett to Motley. Transition 3. No good. Coker's got to get back quickly. Ladarius Williams.
Yeah, wow.
Woo.
Might want to just get out of the way there.
Go get it, young fella. Go get it. That's what you call freshman bunnies. Inside, and that lay-in no good. Being tipped around, and it'll head the other direction. And the Catawba bench beside themselves, and that should take us to the media timeout. 11:09 left on the clock. It's only an 8-point lead. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network, 11:09 left on the clock. It's Jaquez Motley shooting a pair, knocks down the first. 9-point advantage. Motley now with 11, looking to make it a 10-point advantage. And he does so. Catawba pushing quickly up floor. Jameel Taylor met by Motley. Nice crossover into the corner. Brown drives in. McLaughlin left hand. He lays it in. Good ball movement there from Catawba.
Yeah, really easy lay-in. Cover's got to do better defending there. Looks like they're going to try to slow it down here. Just try to, I guess, burn some of that clock.
Williams with it. Lemke. They'll take another three. That one falls short. And if you're Nathan Lemke, that's an okay shot at, and the one for Catawba. I was going to say, if you're Lemke, that's an okay shot if shot clock's running down under 10, but early in the shot clock, certainly not a popular take.
Yeah, now's a really crucial point in the game. Mm-hmm. Looks like momentum could be shifting here. Coker's gotta get a big basket, do something, get a defensive stop, just something to kind of turn it the other way.
And the thing that really concerns me is if you're Catawba, you have three guys that can go on a 6-0 run by themselves, just like that, and it's a 1-point game. That's the really concerning part. You got a guy like KJ Arrington. Back-to-back possessions, he can take it over by himself. A slew of substitutions coming in for both sides. Not sure what the issue was. 5-point game. 10:31 left.
One of the big things I see on the stat sheet, though, is the Cobras have numerous guys with 5 or more points, whereas Catawba, there's 4. You've got the big 3 of Arrington, Taylor, and Morrison, and then there's really not a lot going on.
Roman Hall with it. Comes off the screen of Cooper. Has Cooper. Didn't get it to him. 3, maybe just a long 2 by Williams. No good. Coker forcing shots up a little bit. Good find. Arrington. Count the bucket and the foul. You said it, John. A crucial time in this game. Might not be a bad time for a Coker timeout.
Yeah, I definitely think you might see that coming after this.
Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network, KJ Arrington shooting a free throw coming out of the timeout taken by Coker. Man, that one's good. Just a 2-point game. This game has been double figures a good portion. But Catawba, stealth-like shooting and able to work their way back in. Brewington gets it to Miguel Priest. Leftwich thought about it. Brewington, he'll drive in, dishes to Larry Cooper. Back to Brewington. He can knock it down. Just off the mark. That would have been a nice confidence-boosting 3, I think, for all.
Yeah, but the Cobras have got to stop shooting threes like they are. Yeah. I think that's 3 possessions in a row with there's been a 3 taken and, of course, missed.
Arrington, no good. Looked like Priest had the rebound, but Taylor ties things up. My, oh, my. How the momentum has shifted. Big swat there by Morrison. Coker able to keep possession. Hall with it. Inside, and got to be fouling somebody because one of the Cobras is trying to get into the paint. And
they're going to get KJ Arrington.
Basically being bear hugged inside. Arrington's first. Miguel Priest headed to the line. First free throw strong. Not the time if you're Coker to start going cold from the free throw line either.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they do right here. Need a spark somehow, though.
Yeah. Priest does make the second. Taylor will bring it up floor. Gets a bit of space. Dishes Brown. Brown Morrison, and he walks.
Now's the time, too. Cobra's got to capitalize on those turnovers. Need a basket here.
Yeah.
Not a three.
Just a basket.
It's a basket.
Roman Hall working to his right. Chase Brewington comes off the screen. Gets it to Larry Cooper. Hall. Priest. Leftwich. He'll take a three. No good. Not a time for Coker to get three reliant, and it seems that's what they've done. Brown. Hill driving, has it poked away. Ingram. My, oh my. Count the basket and the foul.
Momentum is definitely going one way right now. The threes have got to stop. It's like they're trying to be too reliant on that three ball when it's not like the Cobras are down. You don't need that shot, and it's not open. It was not an open shot. It was contested.
And the thing is, it's not. That's not the way Coker got the lead in the first place. That's the odd part. It's not as if they've shot well from three the entire night. They've been doing well inside, and all of a sudden, this latest trend of shooting the long ball is, you don't want to say derailed the Cobras, but it certainly put them in this deficit.
Yeah, they kind of got in cruise control for a while. And
good find. Priest, the right hand.
That could be a big basket there.
Yeah.
That dunk by Priest. Maybe that can get him going because he's been kind of quiet here recently.
And that's also encouraging to see Coker able to break that press so easily as well, as Cooper hit with the foul as we're nearing the under 8 median. Yeah, if Coker can continue to break the press that easily, and we'll see if Catawba elects to continue to play that way on inbounds passes. Brown at the line. Shooting a pair. The first one falls. Brown shooting 63% from the stripe this season, at least coming in. 1 point lead for Catawba. Second attempt, that one in and out. 1 point. Catawba lead. Coker looking to regain that lead. Inside Priest. Left hand drew the contact, and he'll head to the line to shoot two. But that'll take us to the media timeout. 7:59 left on the clock. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. Just missing first free throw from Priest. Missing. One point lead for Catawba as they've began surging back here in the second. And now we're tied at 67 apiece. Priest with 10.
Also looks like Coker's abandoned the full court pressure now. It's kind of interesting because that was one of the reasons they had success earlier in the game.
Sealy with it. A pair of ones battling. Abdulaziz guarding. Far side Brown. Long pass. Ingram, a three, no good. Brown, probably the smallest guy on the floor, able to come up with the offensive rebound and a fresh 30. He'll drive in. Ingram. The elbow jumper, no good, and the rebound pulled down by DeMarco Jackson. Jackson with it, Jaquez Motley. Miguel Priest. Backing down Sealy, certainly has the size advantage. The lay-in, no good. Sealy will push it down forward. To Arrington, picked up by Cooper. Up top it goes Taylor. Catawba will reset. 17, now 16 and 15 left on the shot clock. The runner no good. Arrington somehow able to pick up the rebound, and he'll lay it in for two. Arrington now, I believe, he's nearing the 25 mark. Motley with it, back to Miguel Priest. Priest looking for help. He'll hand it off Jackson. Jackson, a nice move inside. Count the bucket and the foul.
Once again, going back to that same exact play, going inside. I mean, There's really no other thing to do right now. I don't see a reason, unless it's open, to take a three-pointer at the moment. They just have not been falling. Try to work it inside now, then get that open look. Then if you get that open three, take it.
I would agree with you completely, John. Free throw good, and a foul a good ways away from the basket behind DeMarco Jackson. And that'll be a 1-and-1. Jackson's second. Team ninth. And that'll send Rakeem Brown to the line.
And that means after this, any other foul from here on out will be shooting two for both teams.
Lemke checking in. As McLaughlin, I think, is checking in for the shooter for Catawba. Somebody else checked in for Coker. I didn't quite see who it was. I think it's Jake Barrett, I believe. Free throw good by Taylor. He has 18. Second attempt rattles in. Jeremy McLaughlin checking in for Jameel Taylor. Inbound goes to Roman Hall. Ball picked up by Rakeem Brown. He'll go near side to Marco Jackson. Inside Lemke. Lemke working on KJ Arrington. And I think they got Arrington with a foul call. That'll be his second. And shooting two will be Nathan Lemke.
These are the ones you've got to make. They started off the game shooting really well from the stripe.
Lemke on the season shooting 71.4% on the season. He knocks down the first. Lemke looking to go in double figures. And that one off the back of the iron, no good. And Lemke actually did go in double figures with the first free throw. Three far corner, no good. That was Ben Seeley. Long rebound picked up by Arrington, and he lays it in. Coker struggling. Second chance points. Barrett, yes, that's a good lay and up and under. Not sure how it got past the defender and still didn't touch the baseline as we head coast to coast. Arrington lays it in. Arrington now with 27 points. Priest, yes! Count the bucket and the foul. Switched hands midair. And the right hand off the window.
These teams are just basically trading blows right now.
Priest now with 12 points. And yes, that free throw is good. That's big. The third foul on McLaughlin. And it'll be McLaughlin taking a seat. Taylor checks back in. I believe Morrison checks back in as well. 1 point advantage for the Cobras. Hall, Priest, Lemke, Barrett, and Jackson, the five on the floor for the Cobras. 1 point advantage, 5 and change left. Pass goes baseline. Ingram, a nice reverse lay-in. Jackson with it. Looking for help. Picked up by KJ Arrington. Comes off the screen of Priest. Picked up by Ingram. Lemke has a size advantage. Guarded by Taylor. The double, the right hand, just a bit off the mark. Not a bad look there from Lemke. Saw the double coming. Knew he had to do something with it. And that's probably the best play he could have done.
Yeah, Nathan Lemke definitely has a size advantage. He's the tallest guy in the court.
Morrison picked up by Jake Barrett. Arrington gets that one by Lemke. Hall on the ground, jump ball. I think Coker was trying to get a timeout called, but unable to do so, and it'll stay with Catawba. Yeah, and you saw that Arrington saw Lemke was on him, made a couple of nice moves, and most of the time with no hand in his face, Arrington's going to knock that down.
Yeah, I'm surprised he missed it. Smart play there on that mismatch.
Now to Rakeem Brown, picked up by Roman Hall. 23 and 22 on the shot clock. Takes the mid-range jumper, no good. Easy rebound there for Lemke. He's got to be nearing a double-double. Motley with it. And off the ball foul. Let's see who this is on.
If that's on Miguel Priest, that's number 4.
And it is on Priest.
Now he's got to be careful. You got both Jake Barrett and Miguel Priest with 4 fouls.
Yeah. This is one of those times you would think maybe one of them has to come out, and we see Ladarius Williams emerging from the bench. So that'll probably be a substitution for Priest. Arrington with it. Lemke guarding him again. Elects to give it up to Morrison. Jumper somehow found its way in. It's a 3-point advantage for Catawba. Motley pushing. Now slows it down. We'll head to the under 4 media at the next stoppage of play. Good bounce pass. Hall, corner 3. Yes!
Yeah, Roman Hall finding the time to be big. Hasn't played extremely great at times, but coming up big when you need him to.
Ingram no good. Arrington somehow able to get the rebound, and a foul called, I think, on Nathan Lemke, and that's going to be a tough one to swallow if your Coker is the Coker faithful. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. It's a 79-79 ball game. 3:19 left on the clock. KJ Arrington shooting 2. The first one off the back of the iron. All 5 Cobras on the floor in double figures. Arrington misses both. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's a gift there. Got to take advantage now.
A bit more pressure here for...
Got to get the ball past half court.
Catawba, they just do. Motley, far corner, hand in his face. 3-ball, corner pocket. Jaquez Motley. It's a 3-point Coker lead.
Hand in his face. That's the guy. Hand in his face, he'll shoot it.
Bounce pass into Arrington. Looked like it was blocked from behind. Shot clock did not reset. 3 on the way of Morrison. That's short, tipped around and picked up by Jameel Taylor. No good. Second effort also no good. And it'll stay with Catawba. Coker has got to do a better job on the defensive glass.
They have to, not boxing out well enough. Just sometimes guys getting caught ball watching. And that just can't happen.
A guy like Jameel Taylor should not be getting second and third chances when you got guys, Lemke and others going for rebounds. Great play there by Motley. It'll go back to Coker. Good active hands there by Jaquez Motley.
Motley coming up big here recently. The big 3-pointer in the corner, and now forcing that turnover.
15 points this evening for the senior. Barrett with it. Comes off the screen to Lemke. Has Lemke the other side of that screen. Warren there to pick up his man. Motley working to his right. 2:15 left. Shot clock down to 10. Now 9 and 8.
Oh, Miguel Priest was wide open, cutting to the basket.
Hall, he'll pull up. That's a big jumper from the free throw line. And quickly a 5-0 spurt by Coker coming out of the media timeout. Taylor, he'll drive in right hand, no good. Warren tips it around. Outlet goes to Jake Barrett. He's all alone, and he lays it in.
You know what he did there? He used that square.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, Jake Barrett, man, when he's on, that's a good ball player.
Yeah, he's had a solid evening. Coker the lead at 7, a 7-0 run. And Brown brings that to an end quickly with a good lay-in. Timeout taken by Catawba. 94 seconds left. A 5-point. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. 1:34 left on the clock. Coker inbounding, ahead by 5. A 7-0 run coming out of the timeout for Coker. The basket by Rakeem Brown a moment ago leads us in the 5-point game that you see. Barrett with it all by himself, trying to draw the contact, I think, a bit too much.
The referee on the other side of the court put his hand up, but did just decided not to blow the whistle.
Turned over, back to Barrett. He'll go up once again. Count the basket. And the foul. Jake Barrett coming up big when his teammates need him most.
God, Jake Barrett, man, he's done it time and time again here. Just making some big baskets, and just like that, it's not the jump shot. That's not what it is. It's him driving to the hole, getting to the basket, taking the contact.
And when he drives to the basket, that opens up the jump shot when he needs it. But he hasn't needed it at all tonight. Going to the basket is becoming a Jake Barrett kind of thing.
Not only that is Jamil Taylor just fouled out.
Wow.
5 fouls. I didn't even see it.
Barrett and the free throws flush. An 8-point lead for the Cobras.
Jaron Morrison's got to be careful, too. He's got 4 of his own.
Brown driving in, hanging out amongst the trees, and he'll draw the contact and the foul.
See, now is when you need your more veteran guys, your Jaquez Motley, especially a guy like Roman Hall, Jake Barrett, Nathan Lemke. They were here last year. You know, they're not freshmen. But Miguel Priest, not your average freshman. Got to make those free throws because you know they're going to foul. And I'm sure Catawba's, they've done their scouting. They know that Coker has not shot the free throws well.
Brown did miss the first. Second rattles in, and I'll be curious how early they go to maybe intentionally fouling. Out of bounds. I think they're going to say off of Coker.
That's a bad turnover. That can't happen. You got to get the ball in. Call a timeout if you've got to. You've got 2 left. I know you want to try to conserve them, I guess, but you're up 7. Just call that timeout rather than give up possession.
Ingram inbounds. Morrison out to Ben Seeley. Thought about it. Picked up by Motley. Arrington. Bill Tisch. Seeley thought about it. Back out to Arrington. Picked up by Priest. Priest forces him baseline. Lemke, great defense, but the deflection back in. And a timeout taken by Catawba. Back to a 5-point game, 89-84. Back here with you on the Coker College Sports Network. The Cobras trouble inbounding again, trying to get to Lemke. And Lemke is going to foul KJ Arrington and send him to the line.
That's 2 straight possessions, turnovers, just trying to inbound the ball. Just not good there. Not good there. First you got Nathan Lemke, then Miguel Priest trying to get the ball inbounds.
First one from Arrington's good, and
that gives him 30.
Yeah.
30 off the bench. He's played a lot of minutes, but still, that's 30 points off of your bench. With Jamil Taylor out of this game,
he's the primary guy. You know, the stats can say that Morrison leads the conference in points, but KJ Arrington's your guy right now. Coker able to inbound, and they're going to foul Roman Hall. And that is 2 on Arrington. So if you're going to have a guy foul there, Arrington's certainly your top culprit. We're going to find out what Roman Hall's made of. Here's a couple of big free throws for him. On the season, Hall only shooting 44%. So, John, I think it goes along with what you said. They did do their homework, but Hall knocks down the first.
Yeah, that's big. That's big there. That shows, he's matured a lot since he's been on campus, and I think him making that shot is huge. If he can make this one, it's even bigger.
90-86, and in and out. Morrison with the rebound. Gets it to Rakeem Brown. Drives in. Arrington a long three. That one off the mark. An easy rebound for Lemke. And goodness, they're going to foul Motley pretty hard. And if there is a guy I'd like to see go to the line, Jaquez Motley's probably at the top of that list.
Yeah, and that shot by KJ Arrington, I've said it before. You know, I don't know exactly everything about him, but it hasn't seemed like he shoots the ball as well. Just, you know, taking the pass and then going up. He seems to play better off the dribble, creating his own shot.
Motley averaging a free throw attempt per game, and he's made that free throw attempt per game. A pair right here would be lovely. He does his job on the first one. 16 tonight for Motley. And he makes both. Back to a 6-point advantage for Coker. About his second differential in shot and game clock. Motley active hands, and it'll stay with Catawba. A good play there by Motley, almost putting the icing on the cake.
Yeah, if he got that and scored, you could definitely put the nail in this coffin.
Driving in, Celia three. No good. Motley a big rebound. And they're going to foul Jaquez Motley, and I think 2 free throws here.
I love the way Jaquez Motley plays, too. Gets fouled,
Runs
first
to the
guy,
free throw line.
first guy to the free throw line.
If he can knock this one down, you can certainly tighten the bow on this one. 6-point advantage, 17 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Does knock down the first.
That gives him 18 for the game.
Second attempt on the way, and it's in. Motley now with 19. Catawba pushing. Sealy with it. Morrison a three. No good. Lemke a big rebound. Throws it away. Long shot taken. Priest with a rebound. Coker a 94-86 win. What an up and down performance for the Cobras tonight. They're able to pull it out. How about this?